Hello and welcome to one of the special environments in college football. Clemson folks call this the original Death Valley. It is rocking in anticipation of this battle today. And this is a special date on the college football calendar. Number 1 versus number 2 here late in the season. This, folks, is a potential national championship game preview, as we'll see the number 1 team in the country, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Clemson Tigers. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Yellow Jackets will kick this deep to get us going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So Clemson's offense making their way on the field today. Here we go. You can feel the juice in this building. What a privilege, Kirk, to be part of this rivalry game.
Well, there's nothing like rivalry games. You know, no matter what you've done all year, you get your opportunity to win this game today, and it can change everything.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
Can he make it to the marker? And that will pick up a first down, a spot at 38.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to third down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. First down. They're going to throw the football. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. The Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback still with the football. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Well, that's the risk you take as a coach running this style of offense. And really, as a quarterback, you know that there's a chance you're going to get hit like that. And, boy, did he get annihilated by this defense. I'm just happy that he got up and ready to play that next play.
A gain sets up a third down play. Quarterback keeps the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, this is one of those option plays you could tell from the moment the quarterback took it himself that the play wasn't going to have a chance to be executed. Good recognition by this defense to set up this 4th down.
So the Yellow Jackets offense gets their first crack now. Got a great matchup today, Kirk, of elite corners. They put these guys on islands, and they believe they can shut down anybody across front.
If you're going to have a great defense right now in college football, you better be able to cover on the outside. And these two teams happen to have two of the top corners in the game. How much fun is this going to be to watch these guys today?
Backs line up on either side of the quarterback. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Picks up the first down and still going. QB breaking away. Inside the 20. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
There just aren't a lot of quarterbacks that can take a design QB run and take it downfield that far for a touchdown. What an added element for this offense, and it makes it so challenging for the defense to stop.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. And they'll give it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And now the running back's got it again. Powers through. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Well, Kirk, you've played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills in summer two-a-days.
You cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Breaking free at midfield. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, like the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. After that huge play, this offense is now in scoring position. They moved into the red zone quickly.
Boy, Chris, you wonder what the next play will be for this offensive coordinator. Anytime you hit a big play like that, you get into the red zone, there's a tendency to want to go after the jugular, use that momentum to your advantage. Let's see what they call right here.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Looking to pass here on second down. He's escaping the pocket now. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time. But it put away up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
On third down, he drops to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. That one right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? They'll hand it off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Single back takes the handoff.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
They can't slow him down. Gets past the tackler into open space now. That's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. So Georgia Tech has the lead here, Kirk. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Short throw complete to the tight end. Makes the first down, but crazy price. Big hit there at the end.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
That's reeled in. It's lean.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Going the other way, can they catch him?
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? Trying to get the throw off. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
And this pass is caught. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
A gain makes it second and medium. And the quarterback keeps it here. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
It almost is like the quarterback just said to himself, I've got this. I'm going to find a way to pick up this first down. He gets the first and keep the chains moving.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete. And remember, the last time these rivals met, Kirk, these guys dropped the hammer. It got ugly.
And, Chris, don't underestimate the mental anguish that can put on a team. It's important that this defense plays well and tries to get the ball back to their own offense to give them a chance to build their confidence up.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust.
Hold it. Offense.
That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. Offense facing second and goal. Back in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down. Offense moving backwards here a long way from the goal line now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. For making his first attempt, this one is from 38 yards out. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And they add to their lead. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first half. And the Tigers come to the line to run the hurry up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's moving out of the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. They tackle him at the 43. That's enough for a first down. The Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the catch. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. About time this offense gets going, it's a 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. Kick is up and no good. And that will keep the deficit at 20.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Powering through. The gain moves the ball to a 34. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. And the single back takes the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the default. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. Comes out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today. One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And here's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And the Yellow Jackets are moving quickly down the field. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Here's the second down play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's looking to scramble. Tackle made at the 26. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looking for the wide out. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try a bottom.
They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first-and-goal situation.
Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Ball carrier tackled there.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
4th and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? As a design quarterback keeper. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Well, we've watched this guy all year, and we know that he is a threat when they get down inside that 5-yard line. It's 4th down and goal. The defense just did not anticipate that this guy's legs could hurt him, and they did for a touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket, and the defense wraps him up. 2nd down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's hit as he throws it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And their fair catch is made, a smart decision in rainy conditions like this. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Looking for a deep completion. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Throws a rocket toward the right side. Oh, and he's got it inside the 15. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. 1st and goal just outside the 5. They're going to run it. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. And the route is on. Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught on the outside. It's Lee. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. And that picks up a first down. Spotted at the 39.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
He's found some room at the 45. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to throw it again. Lets it go quickly. And it's complete downfield. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Caught near the sideline. It's Lee. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Good job here to be able to get a foot down. That was awfully close to being out of bounds, but no, he's in.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. He's got some room and some blockers here. He's at the 50. At the 30 now. The 10. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now? Makes the grab. It's Brown. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. And completion makes it 2nd and short. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. And they get him down after the completion.
A 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job with this defense to keep that clock moving.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. And he boots it high into the air. They'll down this ball just outside the 30-yard line. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. First down here for this offense. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
He's going to hand this off. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. The Yellow Jackets will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Fair catch made at the 20. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Second down after that previous play. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made on the out route. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle by the tight end. Running right through tacklers. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Clemson now operating in the red zone. Looking to chuck it again. Watch the spin move.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space, and a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Makes the grab, a chance to score. The stop made at the 5. Offense will have first and goal now.
How about the consistency from this quarterback and his accuracy? That's 5 passes, 5 completions, and now he's got first and goal.
And the Tigers will line up here on first down and goal. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user have not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Handoff from the shotgun. Finds room at the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket now. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
And I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the extra point was up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This has been a monumental mismatch, a beatdown for the ages. It's almost over, thankfully. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Bringing pressure. Couldn't find anybody open. He just has to throw it away.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive.
Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6. And it's the defense stopping the clock now with 14 seconds remaining. The Tigers will send their punt team onto the field. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. Oh, and he's got some space here. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he'll be brought down here on the final play of this game. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football if you walk off the field knowing that you have taken care of business and beaten a rival.
Nothing better than that. That's one of the feelings that you'll never forget. For everyone in this program who supports this team and played on that football field, they'll never forget this win. A well-earned victory and bragging rights until they play again.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.